Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. If you're joining the replay, I got here a minute early. I'm just going to wait for people to join me. If you joined the replay, go ahead and say hi in the comments. And of course, check in with yourself and give us your two-word check-in. What are you feeling right this moment? Good morning. I see 3 of you have popped on with me right now. That's it. Hey, Wilkinson. Hi, Joseph. Okay, here you come. I see 6 of you. Excellent. Say good morning and then tap into yourself right away. I'm gonna go less time waiting for people to get on today because I've got lots I want to share with you. So start putting in those 2-word check-ins and really connect with the emotional experience you're in right this moment. All right. Hey, everybody. Hi, Tim. Hi, Michael. Hi, Joseph. Hey, Arnell. Good morning, Justine. Welcome, Tim. Hi, Diane. All right. So I'm going to take my eyes off of the comments now, and we'll just let people join us. They know what to do. They'll say hi, but I'm going to jump right in with you. Everybody take a huge deep breath in and just really center yourself in your own body, in your own space right now. And whatever you have to do, shake yourself present. Be here now. Okay? Big energies today. Big energies today. Now, I'm just going to go right in. What's going on in your life right now? What's swirling around you? What's demanding your attention? What's calling out in such a way that you cannot put your focus there? Remember I've been saying, we're getting insight into small pockets of energy coming in windows to support us while there's tons of shit happening in the background all over the planet that's getting ready to catapult humanity as a species in rethinking the way we've been on this planet as a global society, separated by all kinds of stuff. But none of that matters because you, as a drop in the one infinite ocean, you're waking up. You're waking up. You're tuning the dial to a whole new frequency. And I'm just going to give you a little piece of fascinating information, then I'm going to get back to you. For decades, there has been technology that has measured the electromagnetic field of the planet that humans have named the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance has been changing in such a powerful way that the instruments that have been recording it have been picking it up. And the reason governments monitor that, they understand that the electromagnetic field of the planet affects all the other planets and it affects everything about humanity. But they don't talk about that. They just keep the pulse because they monitor it as a way of what's possible in human response, both positive and negative, to be manipulated. The Schumann resonance has taken a spike in such a way that it has fucked the equipment that has been monitoring it. The technology is no longer a vibrational match. That's huge. And that's happening this month. The month that we've been told is the flicking domino effect of everything that's happening in the background. I'm not going to talk about that, what's happening in the background. I want to talk about how that energy is affecting us. So here's what I want to say. We are in a window right now, 3 days, started yesterday. Pay attention to what's really calling for your attention. I've been saying for 18 months now, as the frequency keeps changing, we are being invited into a new relationship with our emotions on a new frequency. Right now, we are in a window of time where, and I've been saying it this way, your emotions are messengers. They're connected intimately with your internal guidance systems. Emotions are what makes the human experience unique. The human emotions are connected to our guidance system, and emotions are designed to process us in through the experience in the moment that we're having the experience. But we've been taught to shut off from our emotions, and if it's negative, we call it bad and we push it away. But it doesn't go away; it just gets stuffed and creates energy blocks. You all know about that because you've been working with me to release that. But I've been saying to you, invite your emotions out of the guest room in your guest house. Call them to the table and sit down and say, what do you got for me? We are in a 3-day window where your emotions want to, this is an invitation for you to ponder and reflect your choices of the past that have affected your current reality. I'm going to say that again. We are coming into a place, if we think about the choices we've made and we look at our current reality, there's emotion attached to our current circumstances, and it's related to the way we made choices in the past. And the choices in the past have all been a part of our growing experience. Thinking about how we would cut ourselves off from our emotion to make a choice, how we would sacrifice what was in alignment with our own knowing to make a choice for someone else, how we would override our inner guidance coming through the process of our emotions, and how all those accumulated choices create a pattern of how we make choices and how our reality continues to show up. Whatever's in your reality right now is calling for your attention to think about how you've made choices in the past and really grab a hold of the lesson. There's valuable lessons in how we've made choices that have affected our current reality, that are activating our current emotions. And those current emotions are wanting to say, pay attention to the choices in front of you in the next 3 days. Pay attention. And the question to ask yourself is, because this is an invitation to trust yourself on the deepest level, on the highest frequency that we've had ever access to. Your knowing is laser sharp right now. Your wounded third dimensional persona is going to challenge you and put you back in that ping pong second guessing yourself. And you got plenty of experience in the past where you second guessed yourself and you ended up in unnecessary suffering. With what's going on and what's about to show up on the world stage to create a whole bunch of more collective challenges on our Mud Runner course, you're being invited to bring it closer, look at the challenges in front of you on your personal Mud Runner course, and make the decisions in this moment that align with what's absolutely best for you according to what you know you want for your life. You know. And you know if your current circumstances are producing choices. When you know what you know and you know what you want, you know what choice is aligned with your higher good because it feels like peace. It feels like, yes, this is an alignment with what I know is best for me, not best for anybody else. That's part of my current reality based on choices I made in the past that has brought other people, places, and things into my current reality. What's best for me with what I know I want for my life in alignment with what has been calling me forward to put my focus. This is a moment, 3-day moment, definitive moment, not to be distracted and knocked off course. This is a moment for you to really sit with your emotions, sit with your reality, sit with the choices that are being presented right now, and make the decision in the highest level of trust for your highest good, knowing what you knowing. Knowing is a feeling. It's a state of being. It's not in your head. It's not about the moving parts, it's about the alignment. So when you feel like you don't have clarity about what choice to make, it's because you're up in your head, struggling to trust yourself to move into alignment, because when you're in alignment, you know. And this is about getting into alignment as a perpetual state of being, living in your knowing and making your choices from there. And right now you've got a 3-day window. And it's all revolving around whatever the choices are presented to you right now. Get this, beautiful soul. It's pivotal. So the only question is, and you've been being trained to get in the crystal cave, to get balanced, to get still, to get trusting in your own alignment. And if you feel out of balance and you're questioning your ability to be in your alignment, backtrack. Get back in your stillness. Get back in your cave. Show me what you'll show me, higher self, to put me in alignment with my knowing. That's where I want to live. You do that in the next 3 days. You sit in your crystal cave, aligning with that. This window wants to support your trust in your knowing. You won't know you've made progress until you make the choice in alignment with your knowing. And sometimes the alignment with our knowing prevents unpleasant circumstances from happening. And when something doesn't happen because you stayed in your alignment, there's no validation that there was truth to that for what you prevented, except in your knowing. But there's always positive outcome, because when you make a choice in this moment, according to your knowing, you call in the next step. The next step is always right in front of you, and it's always presented with a choice. We're getting better at choosing from our alignment, and it's going to serve you well as things on the world stage start to get a little more tumultuous. But again, I don't even want to talk about, because some of you are in a little tumultuous place right now, and it's a micro of the macro. And what we're being shared is, yeah, you got some opportunity to get in alignment with your knowing and make empowered choices that feel awesome for you, moving you in the direction that your soul's personality is calling you into. And the only place we can do that is in the unknown. The unknown is not our enemy, it is our friend. It is our friend, and it feels like fear, and it's saying, go in here, make the choice that you're a little nervous to make, because you don't know what's on the other side of that choice. But what's on the other side of that choice is more opportunity that's in alignment with your higher good. But you can't get there till you go into the unknown and make the choice. And you can't do that until you trust yourself more. So if I was going to bottom line today, this is an opportunity for you to trust yourself more. And your soul's personality wants to support that. And it's setting us up to navigate the obstacle course of the dismantle and whatever else is going to show up on the world stage from the inside out. This is an opportunity for you to really feel your alignment with your inner guidance, to create that ease and flow that'll navigate over whatever obstacles show up. The obstacles are not going away. That's the game we came to play. I want to play in alignment. I want to eliminate unnecessary suffering. Unnecessary suffering doesn't mean we eliminate the challenges. That could feel like suffering. But unnecessary suffering is making choices out of alignment and then prolonging the process ultimately to get back in alignment. And you've all had evidence of that in your life. And you've all had evidence of you making choices in alignment. Now we just want to make that our normal state of being. And that's what these windows want to support today. Close your eyes with me. Take a breath. On demand, go into your crystal cave right now. Go right in. Your mind is a portal into non-physical realities. Now, your non-physical drop in the infinite ocean of the One and your body are both in a battery charger in the crystal cave. Feel into that place in you, even if it feels like doubt. Feel into that place of your knowing. It's centered in your heart chakra. Feel into that place where you know the feeling of trusting yourself. You know the feeling of not trusting yourself. Don't spend time there. Get into the feeling of trusting yourself. You've got a past memory that you can access to pull that feeling forward. Pull that feeling forward right now and feel that. Be in that energy while you're sitting in your battery charger of the crystal cave. And remember that the crystal cave is perfectly balancing you and harmonizing you to the state that you bring yourself in when you're in the battery charger. So now you're in the battery charger, being perfectly balanced on the divine positive charge and the divine negative charge, amplifying your ability to connect with the energy of the drop of source that is you. That's the value of the battery charger tool of going into the crystal cave. And all you have to do is find the state you want to be harmonized in, balanced in, and then picture the most beautiful crystal cave coming electric and alive with energy, representing the charge that is happening for you. That's just a way to let your mind be in the process that's happening, because it's really happening. And the more you learn that, to trust that and utilize that, the more you're going to reap the benefit. So today, with your Indiana Jones hat on, which is a metaphor for being in curiosity, looking for clues, look for clues presenting for you to align with your knowing and your trust of yourself, and then make decisions based on what you know is best for you in alignment with where you're going and what you ultimately want to create in your life right now. Because we've all been working on allowing that inner direction to be moving us in the directions. All right, beautiful soul, that's where I'm going to leave you. I love you tons. Maybe watch this replay again today and hear it again. If some of you are a little sleepy, hear it again. Powerful 3-day window of love and support from source within you, wanting to rise and lift you in your trust and your alignment with your soul's personality to continue to thrive in your own creation, no matter what's happening in the dismantle. That's the process we're in. All right, there's only love for you here. Rock your Monday, beautiful souls. I'll see you soon.